Fuck. The hell? Can't fucking move it. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is this? That's Kovacs. Oh my gosh. What did I do? I gotta close Kovacs maybe. What the fuck? Come on. Oh my god. That's funny. I did not know you could even do that. Why can I do this? Alright, I'll try that. Oh, it's still the same thing though. The fuck? This is a bug, surely. Oh, no way. I gotta restart. Test. Test. Let's go. Alright. Huge.
Life is a journey filled with challenges, opportunities, and moments of growth. Along this journey, we often seek blessings, promotions, and an elevation in our spiritual or personal endeavors. Our natural aspirations often lead us to reflect on how the universe bestows its blessings on us. While the universe's blessings are indeed available to all, there is a belief that before we can be blessed, we may undergo a series of tests. These tests are designed to shape our character, evaluate our intentions, and refine our spiritual journey. The concept of receiving blessings after overcoming certain trials is not unique to any one belief system. Regardless of religion, it speaks to the universal experience of humanity. In this video, we will explore these tests, not in the context of religious doctrine, but as valuable lessons applicable to anyone on a quest for personal or spiritual growth. These tests are believed to assess your stewardship, sincerity, and the integrity of your secrets. Keep in mind that the universe watches not to condemn, but to guide, and that the process is more about transformation than reward. So let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and uncover the 3 tests that may precede your blessings from the universe. In the journey towards receiving blessings from the universe, the first test you may encounter is the stewardship test. Imagine it as a foundational assessment of your readiness to manage and handle the blessings that the universe intends to bestow upon you. It's not a mere trial, but rather an opportunity for you to prove your capability in utilizing your current resources, talents, and responsibilities effectively. Just as a gardener tends to a garden, nurturing each plant to flourish, this test measures your capacity to nurture and grow what's already in your care. Consider your life as a garden, with each aspect representing a different plant or responsibility. Your career, relationships, talents, and personal growth are all part of this intricate landscape. The universe observes how you tend to this garden. Are you diligent in nurturing and cultivating the existing elements, or are you waiting for ideal conditions or larger landscapes to give your best effort? The stewardship test challenges you to give your all to your current circumstances, regardless of their scale or perceived significance. Remember, it's not about the size of your garden, but how you care for it. Many successful individuals began with humble beginnings, working diligently and tirelessly on small projects that eventually grew into significant achievements. Rather than the immediate outcome, the universe is interested in your dedication and commitment. Your goal is to demonstrate that you can handle greater responsibilities, like a promotion at work or a more significant role in your community, by faithfully and effectively managing what you have now. Think about your life as a student, for example. Before you can advance to higher grades or take on more significant academic challenges, you must excel in your current studies. It's the diligence and dedication to your present lessons that prepare you for future success. The universe operates similarly, testing your stewardship of the knowledge, skills, and opportunities it has already provided. Your commitment to making the most of your current circumstances becomes the stepping stone to receiving greater blessings. So, as you navigate the stewardship test, remember that it's about developing a mindset of excellence in everything you do. What matters is not just the destination, but the journey itself, where you continually strive to achieve what you can. Embrace your current responsibilities, whether big or small, as opportunities for growth and preparation. With your diligence, the universe will reward you with greater blessings in your next chapter, as you prove your ability to handle what is right in front of you. Now let's delve into the sincerity test, another significant challenge the universe presents before bestowing blessings upon you. This test evaluates the authenticity of your intentions, ensuring that your actions and efforts stem from genuine motives rather than seeking personal gain or recognition. If you visualize it as a mirror that reflects the purity of your heart's desires, it will reveal whether your motive is selfish or selfless. Stephen Covey once said, "Sincerity is not measured by how others view you, it's something you know in your core." Indeed, sincerity is an internal virtue, a quality rooted deep within your being. The sincerity test assesses whether your intentions align with the greater good, whether you're genuinely motivated by a desire to make a positive impact on the world. Here is a story that illustrates the sincerity test. Imagine a struggling artist who creates beautiful paintings in a small, dimly lit room, hidden away from the world. Despite facing financial hardships, this artist continues to paint, pouring heart and soul into each piece. They paint not for fame, fortune, or recognition, but out of a profound love for art and a genuine desire to share their inner world with others. Every stroke of their brush reflects their genuine passion for creativity, reflecting the artist's sincerity. In contrast, let's take a look at someone who pursues a similar path, but with a different motive. They may create art solely for the purpose of gaining fame and fortune, constantly seeking validation and applause from others. Rather than being motivated by an intrinsic love of art, their actions are driven by external recognition. This individual might find success in the short term, but the universe, with its discerning eye, recognizes the insincerity behind their actions. As you navigate the sincerity test, it's crucial to self-reflect and examine your motives honestly. Do you seek personal gain and validation in your efforts, or do you truly wish to contribute positively to the world? The universe values sincerity above all else, and it's the authenticity of your intentions that ultimately determines the blessings it bestows upon you. Victor Hugo once said, "Life is a flower of which love is the honey." Just as bees are drawn to the sweet nectar of flowers, blessings are attracted to the sincerity of your heart. When Life is a journey filled with challenges, opportunities, and moments of growth. Along this journey, we often seek blessings, promotions, and an elevation in our spiritual or personal endeavors. Our natural aspirations often lead us to reflect on how the universe bestows its blessings on us. While the universe's blessings are indeed available to all, there is a belief that before we can be blessed, we may undergo a series of tests. These tests are designed to shape our character, evaluate our intentions, and refine our spiritual journey. The concept of receiving blessings after overcoming certain trials is not unique to any one belief system. Regardless of religion, it speaks to the universal experience of humanity. In this video, we will explore these tests, not in the context of religious doctrine, but as valuable lessons applicable to anyone on a quest for personal or spiritual growth. These tests are believed to assess your stewardship, sincerity, and the integrity of your secrets. Keep in mind that the universe watches not to condemn, but to guide, and that the process is more about transformation than reward. So let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and uncover the 3 tests that may precede your blessings from the universe. In the journey towards receiving blessings from the universe, the first test you may encounter is the stewardship test. Imagine it as a foundational assessment of your readiness to manage and handle the blessings that the universe intends to bestow upon you. It's not a mere trial, but rather an opportunity for you to prove your capability in utilizing your current resources, talents, and responsibilities effectively. Just as a gardener tends to a garden, nurture
seize the day and make new friends along the way.
Gwyneth super chatted for
Seize the day and make new friends along the way.
Melisande super chatted $10.
nurturing each plant to flourish. In the journey towards receiving blessings from the universe, the first test you may encounter is the stewardship test. Imagine it as a foundational assessment of your readiness to manage and handle the blessings that the universe intends to bestow upon you. It's not a mere trial, but rather an opportunity for you
the
to
fuck?
prove your capability in utilizing your current resources, talents, and responsibilities effectively. Just as a gardener tends to a garden, nurturing each plant to flourish, this test measures your capacity to nurture and grow what's already in your care. Consider your life as a garden, with each aspect representing a different plant or responsibility. Your career, relationships, talents, and personal growth are all part of this intricate landscape. The universe observes how you tend to this garden. Are you diligent in nurturing and cultivating the existing elements, or are you waiting for ideal conditions or larger landscapes to give your best effort? The stewardship test challenges you to give your all to your current circumstances, regardless of their scale or perceived significance. Remember, it's not about the size of your garden, but how you care for it. Many successful individuals began with humble beginnings, working diligently and tirelessly on small projects that eventually grew into significant achievements. Rather than the immediate outcome, The universe is interested in your dedication and commitment. Your goal is to demonstrate that you can handle greater responsibilities, like a promotion at work or a more significant role in your community, by faithfully and effectively managing what you have now. Think about your life as a student, for example. Before you can advance to higher grades or take on more significant academic challenges, you must excel in your current studies. It's the diligence and dedication to your present lessons that prepare you for future success. The universe operates similarly, testing your stewardship of the knowledge, skills, and opportunities it has already provided. Your commitment to making the most of your current circumstances becomes the stepping stone to receiving greater blessings. So, as you navigate the stewardship test, remember that it's about developing a mindset of excellence in everything you do. What matters is not just the destination, but the journey itself, where you continually strive to achieve what you can. Embrace your current responsibilities, whether big or small, as opportunities for growth and preparation. With your diligence, the universe will reward you with greater blessings in your next chapter, as you prove your ability to handle what is right in front of you. Now let's delve into the sincerity test, another significant challenge the universe presents before bestowing blessings upon you. This test evaluates the authenticity of your intentions, ensuring that your actions and efforts stem from genuine motives rather than seeking personal gain or recognition. If you visualize it as a mirror that reflects the purity of your heart's desires, it will reveal whether your motive is selfish or selfless. Stephen Covey once said, "Sincerity is not measured by how others view you, it's something you know in your core." Indeed, sincerity is an internal virtue, a quality rooted deep within your being. The sincerity test assesses whether your intentions align with the greater good, whether you're genuinely motivated by a desire to make a positive impact on the world. Here is a story that illustrates the sincerity test. Imagine a struggling artist who creates beautiful paintings in a small, dimly lit room, hidden away from the world. Despite facing financial hardships, this artist continues to paint, pouring heart and soul into each piece. They paint not for fame, fortune, or recognition, but out of a profound love for art and a genuine desire to share their inner world with others. Every stroke of their brush reflects their genuine passion for creativity, reflecting the artist's sincerity. In contrast, let's take a look at someone who pursues a similar path, but with a different motive. They may create art solely for the purpose of gaining fame and fortune, constantly seeking validation and applause from others. Rather than being motivated by an intrinsic love of art, their actions are driven by external recognition. This individual might find success in the short term, but the universe, with its discerning eye, recognizes the insincerity behind their actions. As you navigate the sincerity test, it's crucial to self-reflect and examine your motives honestly. Do you seek personal gain and validation in your efforts, or do you truly wish to contribute positively to the world? The universe values sincerity above all else, and it's the authenticity of your intentions that ultimately determines the blessings it bestows upon you. Victor Hugo once said, "Life is a flower of which love is the honey." Just as bees are drawn to the sweet nectar of flowers, blessings are attracted to the sincerity of your heart. When your actions are driven by love, compassion, and a sincere desire to make the world a better place, the universe takes notice. It rewards your authenticity with blessings that not only benefit you, but also radiate positive energy to those around you. Keep in mind that the universe is watching your motives as you embark on your journey to pass the sincerity test. Cultivate a heart filled with genuine intentions, and your efforts will not go unnoticed. Your sincerity will serve as a magnet, drawing blessings into your life, and your impact on the world will be immeasurable. Our last step is to delve deeper into the enigmatic secrets test, the third and most subtle examination that the universe conducts before ushering in your blessings. Imagine this test as an intimate and confidential conversation between you and the universe, where your deepest secrets, those carefully guarded aspects of your being, are unveiled for scrutiny. Unlike the previous tests, which manifest in your external actions, this one delves into the inner sanctum of your soul, revealing the hidden facets of your character and integrity. Consider this: you may have a secret ambition, a dream that you've never dared to share with anyone, a passion that you've kept hidden for fear of judgment. The universe watches closely to see how you handle these hidden desires. Do you pursue your dreams with integrity, staying true to your values and principles? Or do you compromise your authenticity for personal gain? For example, if you've secretly aspired to become an environmental activist, but invest in companies that harm the environment for profit, the secrets test will bring this incongruity to light. However, your secrets extend beyond personal ambitions. They also encompass your interactions with others. Are you genuine in your relationships, treating people with respect and kindness? Or do you put on a facade to gain approval or maintain a certain image? The universe closely scrutinizes your sincerity, ensuring that your public persona aligns harmoniously with your true character. If, for instance, you present yourself as a compassionate friend while secretly engaging in gossip and backbiting, the secrets test will uncover this discrepancy. Furthermore, your secrets extend to your thoughts and intentions. What do you truly desire deep within your heart? Are your innermost thoughts aligned with your external actions and expressions? The universe watches with discerning eyes, seeking to reveal whether your intentions are pure and your desires are congruent with your spoken words and actions. It's crucial to recognize that the universe values authenticity and integrity in your secrets. Even when no one is watching, individuals must uphold their principles consistently. Your secrets should mirror your genuine self, encapsulating your highest aspirations and unwavering commitment to living in harmony with your core values. In conclusion, these three tests, stewardship, sincerity, and secrets, are not just measures of character, but are pivotal in determining the readiness of individuals to receive divine blessings and increased responsibilities. The universe observes, assesses, and prepares individuals for greater service, and it is through the successful navigation of these tests that one may ultimately experience the blessings that await. Life is a journey filled with challenges, opportunities, and moments of growth. Along this journey, we often seek blessings, promotions, and an elevation in our spiritual or personal endeavors. Our natural aspirations often lead us to reflect on how the universe bestows its blessings on us. While the universe's blessings are indeed available to all, there is a belief that before we can be blessed, we may undergo a series of tests. These tests are designed to shape our character, evaluate our intentions, and refine our spiritual journey. The concept of receiving blessings after overcoming certain trials is not unique to any one belief system. Regardless of religion, it speaks to the universal experience of humanity. In this video, we will explore these tests, not in the context of religious doctrine, but as valuable lessons applicable to anyone on a quest for personal or spiritual growth. These tests are believed to assess your stewardship, sincerity, and the integrity of your secrets. Keep in mind that the universe watches not to condemn, but to guide, and that the process is more about transformation than reward. So let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and uncover the three tests that may precede your blessings from the universe. In the journey towards receiving blessings from the universe, the first test you may encounter is the stewardship test. Imagine it as a foundational assessment of your readiness to manage and handle the blessings that the universe intends to bestow upon you. It's not a mere trial, but rather an opportunity for you to prove your capability in utilizing your current resources, talents, and responsibilities effectively. Just as a gardener tends to a garden, nurturing each plant to flourish, this test measures your capacity to nurture and grow what's already in your care. Consider your life as a garden, with each aspect representing a different plant or responsibility. Your career, relationships, talents, and personal growth are all part of this intricate landscape. The universe observes how you tend to this garden. Are you diligent in nurturing and cultivating the existing elements, or are you waiting for ideal conditions or larger landscapes to give your best effort? The stewardship test challenges you to give your all to your current circumstances, regardless of their scale or perceived significance. Remember, it's not about the size of your garden, but how you care for it. Many successful individuals began with humble beginnings, working diligently and tirelessly on small projects that eventually grew into significant achievements. Rather than the immediate outcome, the universe is interested in your dedication and commitment. Your goal is to demonstrate that you can handle greater responsibilities, like a promotion at work or a more significant role in your community, by faithfully and effectively managing what you
2024 is wrapping up its first month. Donald Trump has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize for his historic work with the Abraham Accords. Joe Biden has announced he's made his decision, which we believe may be to strike Iran directly, their naval forces, not their country, which could spark World War III, many fear. And Ben Shapiro is the world's #1 rapper. So we're getting off to a bang here, and I'm really excited for all of it. But those are the big stories. We also have some other crazy stories. Ron DeSantis is calling out Ilhan Omar after a video surfaced where she's talking about essentially serving Somalia and not the United States, which brings up a lot of criticism from people on social media about Israel. So this will be a fun topic of conversation. Yeah, you know where we're going with this. But we definitely got to talk about what's going on with war. That's the big story. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and all that stuff. Before we do, my friends, head over to factswithben.com. That's FACTS with Ben.com. Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro have released a song last week. It will be tracked by the ratings agencies, and Billboard will determine, based on these numbers, if the song will chart. I believe, based on the numbers I have been able to see, based on how many streams they got, and some other metrics, it looks like not only has Ben Shapiro cracked the #1 song worldwide on iTunes, it is extremely likely that Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro will hit the Hot 100, which is the top 100 songs for the week, which is a tremendous feat. We're not being sponsored anyway by them. I'm friends with these guys. I want to see them succeed. And more importantly, sorry Tom, sorry Ben, I care more about giving the middle finger to Billboard, to the ratings agencies, to the corporate press, and the gatekeepers who want to keep everybody, especially independent artists, whatever politics may be. So we are shouting them out all week. Next week, Tuesday, the charts should drop and we will see where they're at. I think, I gotta be honest, there's a decent possibility that they get close to #1. If everyone bought the song at factswithben.com, it's possible Ben Shapiro could be the #1 Hot 100 song with Tom McDonald, and Tom deserves it for sure because Tom's a hardworking, really talented guy. And I know he brought on Ben just to have a laugh and troll, but I'm really hoping that we can muster up as much as possible. I already bought the song. I hope everybody else does. Buy the song on Amazon. The link is in the description below to support their work. And hey, look, when I said we want to challenge the gatekeepers, we want to build culture, it's not just about the work that we do, it's not just about the songs we're making. Tom McDonald's an awesome dude. He does hard work. He's got a great message. You should really check out the song if you haven't yet because Ben's in it, and you know what it's going to be about. It's calling out the woke. It's calling out the constantly offended people and the hypocrisy. So do that. And shout out to Ben Shapiro, who officially changed his profile to read world's #1 rapper. I guess you could argue Ben, Tom McDonald is, but you're both sitting there together, so respect. Also, over to castbrew.com, buy our coffee. When you buy our coffee, you're supporting the show, and Appalachian Nights, of course, the best coffee you will ever have. All of our coffee is very delicious, but we're struggling to keep Appalachian Nights in stock because once people buy it, they try to buy it all out. Now we're out of ground, and man, we're getting restocked, everybody. We're getting restocked. Also, head over to timcast.com, click join us, become a member. If you'd like to support our work directly, we're going to have a members-only uncensored show coming up at 10 p.m. today. You don't want to miss it because our guest is amazing. It's going to be a really great conversation. But as a member, you get access to our Discord server. Once you're in the Discord server for at least 6 months or sign up at the $25 per month level, you can submit questions to call into the show and talk to us and our guests. So smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, share the show with your friends. Joining us tonight, talk about this and everything else, finally, is Styx Hexenhammer, aka Tar Warwick.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Grab that mic.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not used to this particular kind of setup.
Who are you? What do you do?
I'm a YouTuber, content creator, and editor, and author, and gardener.
Gardener.
Yeah.
You've been around for a long time. I don't really know how to describe your politics, independent, anti-establishment.
Classically liberal, I'd say.
Classically liberal.
Classically liberal.
Well, that's easy enough. We're glad to have you. Everyone's really excited. There are spoons littering our chat because for those that don't know, that's your emoji, I guess. People post spoons.
Yes, thank you to all the clankers out there.
Right on. It should be a fun conversation. Thanks for hanging out. We got Carter Banks hanging out.
What's up, guys? Styx, great to have you. I'm a huge fan. Been watching your stuff for a while, too. So I'm also familiar with the spoon thing. I'm a music guy for Timcast, Trash House Records, and got Hannah Claire hanging out as well.
Hey, I'm Hannah Claire Brimlaw. I'm a writer for Scanner News. That's SCNR.com. I'm really happy to be part of that team. Tim is specifically calling me out because I had no idea what the spoon thing was. It's,
That was Seamus.
yeah, I just assumed it's Seamus ruining my life forever. Anyways, Serge is here.
Yes, I'm here, and I'm excited for the show today, especially the after questions. So,
So basically what happens is, Seamus is staying at my house, and, my girlfriend notices that the spoon, the utensil drawers, the spoons are gone. And she's like, where are our spoons going? And I'm like, it's probably Seamus. Well, Seamus would make a cup of coffee, then go downstairs, and then put it in the sink, and he was transporting our spoons one at a time. And then I was like, oh, hey, Seamus, you have spoons down there? He's like, yeah, and he brings them up. It's no big deal. It was like 5 spoons. And then Seamus just goes, there's an Irishman in my basement. Keep stealing my spoons. And we were like, we're wrong with that. And that's what we mean. Anyway, let's jump into the news. Not everyone understands the context of Seamus stealing spoons. From the Post-Millennial, Trump nominated for Nobel Peace Prize by GOP rep for historic Abraham Accords. For the first time, Trump has been nominated for the prestigious award, and I do want to say, as we get going, it doesn't mean all that much. It's a nice thing someone can say, but I do think it matters because Donald Trump, no new wars. Donald Trump setting timelines for bringing our troops out of these countries, trying to get our troops out of Syria, negotiating with some of the worst people in the world, and of course the Abraham Accords. If anyone deserves this, it's him. However, Barack Obama did end up winning one a long time ago, despite doing nothing. The story is, on Tuesday, Rep. Claudia Tenney announced that she had nominated Donald Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize, citing his groundbreaking efforts to foster peace and cooperation between Israel, Bahrain, Morocco, Sudan, and the United Arab Emirates via the highly praised Abraham Accords. Tenney compared the former president's work to that of the 1978 peace agreement between Israel and Saudi Arabia, the 1994 Oslo Accords, both of which were recognized and rewarded by the Nobel Peace Prize Committee. Donald Trump was instrumental in facilitating the first new peace agreement in the Middle East in almost 30 years. For decades, bureaucrats, foreign policy professionals, and international organizations insisted that additional Middle East peace agreements were impossible without a resolution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. President Trump proved that to be false. And she goes on to praise former president and the work that he did. And it's kind of sad. I gotta tell you. Right now, we're looking at Joe Biden, who has announced his decision, that he has a decision, not that we don't know exactly what he's going to do. But the speculation is that he will strike the Iranian Navy directly, which would essentially be a unilateral declaration of war and could trigger Iran to officially and formally declare war. Congress would not have declared that, so that's a disaster. But it's also sad when you realize Donald Trump was president. We had no new wars. He leaves, everything's falling apart. The Abraham Accords are basically gone. Israel, Gaza, all that conflict, Ukraine, China has deployed warships surrounding Taiwan. Venezuela's going to make a move on Guyana. World War III may be on the horizon. Houthi rebels are shutting down one of the most prominent shipping lanes in the world, the Red Sea. And none of this is happening when Trump's president. Maybe because why? Trump threatened to nuke people? Is that it?
Well, you've also got ECOWAS popping off there in West Africa as well. You've got ECOWAS and the ECOWAS alliance with Nigeria and those other countries. They were threatening with what is it, Burkina Faso, Mali, and I can't remember the third country there.
Oh, wow.
To pop off as well.
Well, I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, no, it's everywhere.
Well, hopefully, this is the fourth time's a charm. Trump finally gets the Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, way back in the day, Australia, like a coalition of Australian officials nominated him because they said under the Trump doctrine, he's pulled America out of endless wars, and that's been good for the entire world. And now we have Joe Biden, who's like, but I like war. I think this might be fun. The other thing is that the Nobel Peace Prize decision comes out in October, which would be the most hilarious October twist of all time.
That they actually are like, we're really scared of World War III, so we're going to give it to Trump. And the election's 3 weeks later.
But what are the odds? Like close to zero that they actually give it to him.
I wonder if you can
You're
actually.
ruining my dreams. Very negative.
I wonder if you can actually make bets on that. Because apparently everyone's getting mad at me for bringing this up, but you can make bets on whether or not Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Swift. Like they're actually offering it on a sports book or something like this. So anyway, we will not get into that subject. We'll go back to talking about war and conflict and the Peace Prize. Look, I'm sorry, I gotta tell you guys, it's all fake. Everything's fake. The world's fake. I just don't believe anything real anymore. Everything's conspiracy.
Like Truman Show fake, or what kind of fake?
Yeah, I guess. Because Barack Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize, he did nothing. Like, come on, I don't believe it's a real thing.
Well, he did. He became president while being, of color.
And
And
global
he said
celebrity.
love peace to the world, and everyone sang Kumbaya, and there were love beads and meditation. You remember how great those years were,
Did you know this is actually funny? He's the how do I say this? He is the he holds the record for most children killed by a Nobel Peace Prize winner.
What?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know that it's actually true, but it's a meme. It's like Barack Obama holds the record for most children killed by a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and I think that's probably true because I don't know. I have to pull a list of all the other Nobel Prize winners, but he blew up a lot of them. That was his thing. He was
unless Stalin won a Nobel Peace Prize.
Right.
That's true. I mean, Hitler was on the cover of Time magazine. He was Person of the Year. And then
Well, so was Obama.
What are you
one
suggesting?
substantially worse than the other, but Obama was pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know, man.
And then the
Look,
dude that he mentored, Joe, he's somehow managed to do even worse.
I have to imagine we've been speculating this since Joe Biden got the presidency. I don't want to say got elected. Got the presidency. That he's basically just like this ragdoll they threw in the room so that they can do all of the bad things they want to do, and then make him the pariah basically. So they're thinking like, okay, we need to go war here, 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 and here. Whoever we put in, whoever does this, it's going to destroy them. Joe Biden, he's basically dead anyway, right? He's got he's past the average life expectancy of the U.S. male. He's got lights in his brain. What does he care? We'll tell him we'll pardon his son or something.
They did just assume he'd be incredibly submissive, right? They did just say he'll listen to us and he'll follow what we want, which I think is sort of the problem right now. I think they actually did want him to be a one-term president, and he is kicking and screaming. He and Jill do not want to leave the White House.
I don't know. I can't believe that.
I think it's kind of like his ego rubs up against their agenda. Like they want him gone. They want to do their own like neocon, neolib thing. But he's still like that. Long ago he was a fiery dude. If you look at him when he was in the Senate, he was rather forceful. He's got a big ego. He talks about wrapping a chain around Corn Pop's head and weird stuff like that. I was a bad dude back in the 1960s.
No, he said Corn Pop was the bad dude.
Corn Pop, yeah.
But I gotta be honest. When I hear that story about how Corn Pop was threatening him, I'm willing. Like Joe Biden said, I'm sitting in the pool and the kids are rubbing my legs. I got hair legs, and I'm just like, Corn Pop probably saw Joe Biden doing some weird stuff with kids and was like, yo, we're gonna stop you. And that's when Joe pulled that chain and banged on the ground.
Right, when the rain barrel got rusty.
That's right.
Be interesting to see what
So many details.
from Corn Pop's point of view what happened.
Yeah, why can we never find Corn Pop? That's a big question. Would it be very politician of him to take the story where potentially someone was like, hey, leave those kids alone? And he's like, and it turns out I scared that guy off. Look, he was the person in my favor.
Or it turns out the Corn Pop is black and got racially profiled.
No, he was. No, I'm pretty sure Corn Pop's a black dude.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was
That's not even a surprise.
Yeah, and then someone made an animation of how he was talking about the kids around his legs. Like, dude, the guy, his story is that Corn Pop wasn't wearing his bathing cap or something like that.
Something like
He
that,
called him
something
Esther.
I thought,
Yeah, called him Esther. I don't know.
I thought he dived off the board the wrong way. I remember.
Or he was running or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think.
All I know is his story is totally BS. Like the reality is probably there is no Corn Pop.
I didn't think there was.
I almost wish it was real.
Me too.
Because that would be just the best thing ever.
If Corn Pop was a real dude, I imagine he was like a good guy who was like watching Joe Biden creep on kids.
Right, and he was a leader of he ran a bunch of bad dudes.
And his daughter was at the pool that day.
Yeah,
That's
bad
what-
dudes
that's
were
what
like
Corn Pop saw.
church-going young men who didn't like watching Joe Biden like grope little girls or something. Is that
Like,
what?
why is this guy a lifeguard? He shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I
One go.
mean, but to your
I don't know
point,
if this has to do with war or anything, but
I was gonna say,
Funny anyway.
yeah, I mean, it's good to speculate about to question Joe Biden, who gets caught in all kinds of lies all the time. But to your point, video of him exists where he is sort of speaking forcefully. He's intellectual. He did have a career in politics for some time, and I think that underscores sort of how serious his decline is. I mean, he's the oldest president in the country's history. He wants to be the second. He wants to defeat himself for that title. But Trump isn't young. Trump is in his like what late mid 70s.
77.
78.
Yeah, so he's late 70s. He's way more cognitively together than Biden is. There are I mean, even like Chuck Grassley in Iowa, he is in his 80s and he is more together than Biden is right now. The fact that Biden is actively slurring, and it's not even a question of just like we don't like this guy. He is declining so rapidly, it's undeniable. I think that's one of the reasons why the Democrats have turned against him. We have all kinds of Democrats who say he's too old to be there.
And at least on paper, he has access to the nuclear codes, which really should terrify people. I know he obviously has handlers behind the scenes that do most of the stuff for him. Like a lot of the decisions that
Which is also
he
worse.
makes aren't. Yeah, exactly. I mean, which one is worse? The person in charge of the nuclear arsenal and everything else that goes on at the executive capacity is completely out to lunch, or a bunch of other people that aren't out to lunch and clearly are malevolent. They're the ones in charge, and he's just a figurehead. I don't know which one is scarier.
I think it's actually a little bit of both. Right.
I agree.
And here's how I see it. Joe Biden's in charge, but incoherent.
Yeah.
And so people are just like, we're all sitting at this big table. It's funny because people can't see it whenever they come here. Like, this room's so big. It's like 15 by 35 or whatever. The table's massive. So you got all these people sitting around the situation room, and a missile just struck a U.S. military base in Iraq, and then the president is briefed, and he's sitting there, and he's got a look on his face. Or he's wearing aviators and eating ice cream because it helps people with Alzheimer's. And then they're like, Mr. President, what are we doing? He's like, come on, man, you gotta catch the boat. You gotta go. And they're like, and they look at each other like, yeah, whatever you say, Mr. President. And he leaves. And I'm like, what do you want? What he said? Like, what are we supposed to do? Don't worry, he'll forget by tomorrow whatever he was trying to say. So just do something. And I really do think this because you look at Afghanistan, it doesn't even look like a coherent plan to fail on purpose. Like abandoning Bagram Air Force Base in the middle of the night and letting random people ransack it. I'm like, there are better ways to pull out of Afghanistan in a way that props up your enemies, and there are better ways to pull out of Afghanistan correctly. And nothing was actually properly. And the stories we learned about the withdrawal from Afghanistan was that all of these different military leaders were just like frantically confused and didn't know what was going on. And this is how you end up with, like you had Afghan security forces flying helicopters, just land them down and run in a random direction because there was no logistics. Once the Air Force Base shut down and the U.S. just stopped, these guys are like, hello, like what's happening? Like we're cut off, and they're like, I'm out of here, dude, because you're no longer working for the cohesive unit. Seems to be more like Joe Biden says, shooting on a shot of pressure, and then everyone's just like, I have no idea what to do, and so they just do whatever. It's totally just without coordination.
Yeah, I think it is a mix of the two. It was funny because Biden did have the coherence to call the then president of Afghanistan before everything happened and say, oh, just lie to people and tell them that it's okay because we need time to coordinate the withdrawal, that he pushed it back unilaterally. But then they didn't actually withdraw any of the materials.
Right.
The man is clearly sick. Anyone, even liberals, I think, know it. It's just that they don't want to admit to the fact that Joe Biden quite clearly has difficulty. So they cope with it by pointing out some verbal flaw that Donald Trump had, a week ago. Yeah, exactly. They point out some flaw in his wording. So he used the wrong word. He referred to Nikki Haley as Nancy Pelosi, which I think was kind of on the nose.
Maybe
Basically
that was on
the same thing.
purpose.
Exactly. Yeah, they basically are the same ideologically in order to cope with it.
Yeah.
And it's just a mess.
You know, I think leftists want Biden because they actually agree with me. And what I said was in 2019, 2020, if you think Donald Trump really is going to destroy this country and destroy our democracy, and you're a leftist, he's your guy.
Yeah.
Because you vote for Joe Biden and you are empowering the banksters, the corporations, and you are giving them their stranglehold on this. But if you vote for Donald Trump, he'll give you everything you think is coming. Destruction. Here's the truth. They do agree with me in essence, but not on who's going to cause the destruction. They actually agree with me wholeheartedly. Joe Biden and us. Joe Biden will destroy the country. Donald Trump will fix the country. They do want Joe Biden to destroy the country, so they vote for Joe Biden. If they actually thought Trump was that bad, they vote for him.
Yeah.
But the truth is, they know Donald Trump will make America great again, secure the borders, bring back jobs. They don't want that. They want Biden's Alzheimer's-ish-esque catastrophe, war, conflict, crisis. They want to see the United States fall apart. And it makes a lot of sense from the perspective of the left. Empower, why, you wonder why it is the leftists are supporting the FBI. The FBI is going after Trump supporters. That's perfect. I've been saying this consistently. The win condition for the left is the start of a civil war, not winning a civil war. They want the system to shatter in half, and that gives them basically, it throws the whole machine into disarray, and they can start doing whatever they want. Imagine Chaz Chop with no federal authority at all, nothing to do, and it's already bad enough. There's barely any.
Chaz, like the Chaz Garden?
That's right.
Well, then everyone will definitely starve to death.
Yeah, but we can make fun of these people for their inability to actually farm in any capacity. But think about what that means. It means roving bands of communist barbarians raiding pantries and farms because they don't want to starve to death, and they're dangerous, violent extremists. So if the country actually, if Texas kicks off into some kind of, Fed versus state dispute, and then, Trump has already called on states to deploy their National Guard, several already have, I think 10 different states have sent law enforcement or National Guard. Let's say the conflict actually breaks off. We don't call it a civil war for the time being, but then Joe Biden makes a move to try and suspend, like, Florida has been supplying aid to Texas in this conflict, so they send feds down to Florida to try and, then state troops in Florida fighting the feds, and now we're like, holy crap, this has begun. These Chaz Chop people are going to be like, now's our chance. And they're going to immediately be like, the feds can't stop us, local government can't stop us. And the reality is, I think if you look at who's more organized, I would argue that in the event something like that happens, the far left will be more organized than law enforcement. The reason is, the Antifa cells are in loose communication with each other, but they have no external threat factor. If the federal government gets into it with Texas, and it's very light, I don't know if this will actually escalate. The Border Patrol has already sided with Texas National Guard. We'll see where that goes. But let's say the conflict between the feds and Texas escalates in several states. It's like a Mexican standoff. The feds are way too preoccupied, are not going to be able to muster any kind of forces to stop far left extremists from seizing territory in major cities, and local police cut off from the feds are going to just ditch. They're going to come out. Remember what happened when the far leftists went to the police station in Minneapolis? What happened? All the cops ran full speed out of the building. They were not organized in the way people think they are. The far left is, or at least willing to do crazy things. So that's what I kind of see happening. I don't know.
Well, at least in the case with Texas, I think it's more likely to be protracted litigation than anything else. And for political reasons alone, I personally think, this is just my opinion, we'll see if you agree with this, I think the Biden administration is going to blink. I think that when they see half the states in the United States are on paper against them, when they see that the vast majority of the population, including most independent voters, are completely against them with regards to the border crisis, eventually it'll become politically too tenuous for Joe Biden to maintain his position. He's either going to do a 180 or he's going to get crushed politically. And then the most likely outcome is that the left tries to take a shot at Trump or something like that, unfortunately.
Unless they false flag something.
Possible.
So it depends on what you think, how desperate you think the feds are, and how depraved they are. Right now, the challenge is if Joe Biden, like the Border Patrol saying, no, we agree with Texas on this one, we're not going to be arresting them or stopping them from securing the border. I mean, that's showing the emperor has no clothes. Joe Biden has no command over his law enforcement agents. They win the Supreme Court ruling on the ability to tear down these barricades, and Border Patrol, the union, outright said, nah. How desperate will the federal government be to assert their authority, federal supremacy? They may not care that much. Biden may just be feckless and go, just disappear. But that creates another big risk. Or maybe not, maybe it's their win condition. Showing that states now have supremacy in the law over the federal government because of what Texas did. Other states are going to follow suit. It's blood in the water. The sharks will come.
But they've already been doing so. I mean, a handful of states and cities as well have been openly ignoring immigration law anyway.
Yep.
The sanctuaries, I mean, they completely ignored Trump. They wouldn't work with him. They won't work with ICE or anything like that. So there's already a precedent.
Of course.
So basically, it's nothing new under the sun.
But it's an escalation.
Yeah.
And it's serious with that. It's one thing when, what's happening with sanctuary states and cities. Federal government will say, hey, we want you to, arrest these illegal immigrants. They say, we will not cooperate with federal authorities. But when ICE shows up, they'll stop them. ICE walks in, makes the arrests, and they just say, we won't assist you in any of this. So it's passive resistance. They've not actually confronted. Imagine if in California, when ICE shows up to deport some illegal immigrant, California National Guard blocks them from doing so. That's what we're at with Texas. So what we've seen with sanctuary states and cities so far has just been passive. The Texas move is active resistance. They deployed armed soldiers. If that is the next step, and the Biden administration's response is, well, gosh darn it, whatever, other states are going to be like, our laws matter more. And think about what this means in Texas. Texas allows you to have a suppressor for your gun, so long as it's bought in Texas, and they don't require you to get the federal registration that you need to get anywhere else, which is in defiance of federal regulation.
Based.
The NFA. Yeah, so the National Firearms Act and its modifications mean that if you want to get a suppressor for your gun, you got to fill out these crazy federal forms. It takes a long time. You got to pay $200. I think it takes up to a year for some people, 8 months to a year. In Texas, they're like, no, you can buy one. We won't arrest you for it. The feds might get mad about it. Screw them. Already, you see the passive rejection of federal law in Texas, and other states are following suit with gun sanctuaries. I wonder if the federal government really does fear that this is one grain of sand too many, actively resisting with armed soldiers, and they decide they do want to play hardball. It's not going to be Border Patrol agents walking up and being like, well, we got to do what we got to do. It's going to be a false flag. It's going to be a psyop. It's going to be real war. And I love this when the media says conspiracies aren't real and they say, oh, conspiracy theory. It's like, if you think governments are declaring, it's like the colonial era warfare, people marching down the fields, pointing guns at each other, you're a moron. And of course the media wants people to believe that. But real war is going to be the Biden administration saying, I don't care how, suppress Texas. Let's figure that out. And that would be false flag. You got convoy heading down the border right now. You got a bunch of private militia people saying they're going down the border. And all it takes is one Fed to show up. Where am I at?
I think I tend to agree with you. I think the Biden administration will blink. And I think what's interesting is that they are already trying to spin the narrative as fast as they can. So when Mayorkas released this letter today saying, I'm not going to appear in front of the House Homeland Security, you guys made it difficult. I mean, it's a long letter where he's saying, you guys made it difficult to schedule, and then you asked for written testimony, and actually I'm really good at my job, and actually we've deported tons of people, more people than Trump has ever deported. And, he is desperately trying to make the case that he is both good at his job, and also there's a whole section where he talks about how he's received accolades from the Biden administration. He's been rewarded for his service. And so in some ways, it has made me wonder if Mayorkas knows on some level that Biden could potentially ask for his resignation as a way to say, like, look, I'm compromising you with you Republicans. I'll get rid of the DHS secretary, and then you guys have to come to the table when it comes to congressional nominations. Because that's what they're saying right now. They're saying, actually, the only way to change the border situation, they being, Democrats or left-wing politicians, the only way to change the situation at the border is in Congress. And actually, the Biden administration can't do anything. And this is where I start to think that the Biden administration knows they're on the losing end of this, and they are likely to try and spin or back out of the position they put themselves in.
The funny part is that the thing that might stop a potential false flag in a greater border crisis would be Biden's ego. Because again, he does the strongman thing. In his mind, because he's a little bit scrambled, he's still 30, 40 years old, he's still beating up Corn Pop and stuff like that. And so to save his lagging presidency and really genuinely try to get another term, he might slip his handlers, he might fire Mayorkas, he may not, he may reprimand him or something like that. He could do a total 180. We've seen this on energy. One day he's approving new drilling leases, the next day he's canceling a pipeline, the next day he's okaying more exports, and the next day he's blocking exports. It doesn't even make any sense.
That's why I think
it's incoherent.
that's why I think it's a little bit of both. That there are some people making independent decisions. I bet a lot of his staff are going, this guy's out of his mind. I'm just going to go do it. I'm going to do whatever I want. The other half are like, I have no idea what he said. I'm just doing random. And so it's a mix of incoherence and just people running their own show.
It's a bad sign for a re-election. There's no clear leadership in his White House, and if you look at his record, it's inconsistent across the board on a lot of things. I mean, again, of course, it's easy to make fun of her, but Karine Jean-Pierre is constantly saying things that then get immediately disproven or challenged in the White House press by the White House press corps. And so the administration, to me, reads as weak. I obviously have some of my own bias because I do a lot of stuff I wouldn't agree with anyways, but their messaging is constantly trying to spin and redirect and look the other way, and that to me says that they have no plan. It's very different from things you hear coming out of, not even just Trump, but any, conservative-leaning politician right now.
Well, Karine Jean-Pierre's got her own problems. She rarely knows what she's talking about.
No, she never knows. And you think she must be angry at a certain point, being like, you guys send me out there and I look stupid every day. But
she makes it clear that she's angry every single day. That's the thing.
It's wild. It doesn't make you miss Jump Psaki at all.
Yeah, at least that was funny because you had the circle back around memes.
Yeah.
And dressing like what was that character from Peanuts? And she always wore like the green shirt stuff. Was it Peppermint Patty?
Maybe.
The tomboy chick with green shirt stuff and Jen Psaki. Oh yeah, and Jen Psaki always looked like her and acted like her too.
Peppermint Patty.
I feel like Jump Psaki made a good exit of the Biden administration when she did. They were like 2 years in. She was like, I'm gonna pass the torch to this, young lady of color, and I'm gonna go get my own show, and I'm gonna leave this shipwreck behind.
She was good at her job.
She made a great decision.
She did.
Best decision of her life.
As much as people were like, I can't stand her, she's lying. I'm like, yeah, but she was.
That's a little her job.
Well, of course, to spin, but she was good at it. We just know she's lying. And the press, they're morons, and they buy into it. Karine Jean-Pierre is just like one of the stupidest people, just in general. And it's amazing how every day there's some kind of scandal where she says something moronic, and just the White House looks ridiculous. I don't blame her for all of it. Biden is ridiculous.
But she makes Biden look coherent sometimes. That's the whole problem. I mean, look at Kamala Harris too. It's like it's a
maybe
barrel of monkeys.
Could you imagine, like, what if Kamala Harris is this super intelligent, articulate, witty, fast talker, and what happens is her handlers come to her and say, you will not upstage the president. Is that clear? And she's like, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, how am I supposed to articulate my thoughts in public and explain to the people in a way that's manageable? I have to talk like I'm stupider than Joe Biden. Figure it out. She's like, oh my God. She goes home to her husband and she's like, they're threatening me that if I make Joe Biden look stupid, I'm in trouble. And the next day she walks on stage to give her speech, she goes, community is our community. And that's the story.
Imagine herself practicing in the mirror every morning.
Oh my God.
A method actor like George W. playing dumb. That's possible too. I've always thought that George W. was actually very cunning, and he realized that he could get away with a lot more if he played the befuddled, like slightly hazy, slightly retarded older dude. Right. And then Dick Cheney takes the rap because Dick Cheney's there behind the curtain, rubbing his hands together evilly. Yeah, we're gonna kill the children.
And then her daughter was going like, I look up to you, Daddy, and he's like, that's right. I mean, granted, she was an old woman when he was president, but still. I think Kamala Harris is much. You know what I really can't stand is the people who assume all these people are stupid. When they're like, the leftists will say Donald Trump's a moron, he's so stupid. I watched some ad some guy made against Donald Trump, and they're like, his bankruptcies should have ended his business, but his bank buddies bailed him. I'm like, Donald Trump had 500 businesses, and 5 of them had bankruptcies, and they weren't even his core business. The Trump organization was doing fine and generating a ton of money. If you think Joe Biden is stupid, you are incorrect. He may be incoherent, old, with a broken brain by today. That's fair. I don't think Kamala Harris is stupid. I think she's probably doing what you're describing, making herself look as dumb as possible for some reason that benefits her. You don't get to a position by being stupid. There are people who want to believe, and I think it's more of a leftist idea, that people in positions of power and wealth are undeserving of their power and wealth. And it may be undeserving as an opinion, depends on what you mean by undeserving. But they typically are saying, like, this guy did nothing to get where he is. Donald Trump's so stupid, his dad gave him the money. No, Trump did get money from his dad, but he still had to build all this. There are a lot of people who inherited money who went nowhere and fizzled out. People who work hard, are smart enough, and have the merit, or are evil enough, are going to get ahead. Kamala Harris sounds really dumb when she gives speeches, but I don't believe for a second that she's that stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think she is necessarily stupid. I think she is somewhat self-absorbed, right? Like, I don't think she generally entered politics, to serve the people. Not that very many do, although I think there are some who think maybe in the beginning they can help. I think ultimately she saw being Biden's VP as the chance to springboard her potential run for the presidency, and she was never able to poll favorably enough. I mean, her likability was always even lower than Biden's. Biden got to hang out with Obama for a couple of years. People had a somewhat friendly view of him, but she just became worse and worse and worse. She was almost a surprising VP pick to me because, other than maybe the Democratic position she holds, her personality just never resonated with anyone at all.
And you know that Jill actively hates her. I think that literally they chose her for Biden because here's this old white dude. He's not really woke to the demographics of the modern Democratic Party, certainly not to the left. So they decided to get a younger individual who's female, who's of color, or whatever, people of color or colored people, whatever term they're using these days on the left. It's a different one every day. just to counterbalance. And apparently there were stories, this was last year, even the year before that, that like Jill Biden's people actively hate Kamala Harris's people. Like they literally viscerally hate one another.
I think they all hate each other.
Yeah.
Just all of them.
Well, I mean, Joe would refer to her as the help in his normal company.
Let's talk about the ramifications of a failing Joe Biden administration. And that is, CNN reports Biden says he has decided how to respond to attack in Jordan. He didn't say exactly how. The previous reporting was that Biden was considering striking Iran directly. And I mean the Iranian government, their naval vessels in the Persian Gulf in response to the drone attack that killed 3 and injured 34. This, many speculate, would be could ignite World War III. I gotta be honest, guys, I don't care for the is it World War III because it's been said 50 million times over the past 2 years by a ton of different politicians across Europe. It may be already happening, but I will say this has been. I think it's very clear the administration's intention was to target Iran directly. Lindsey Graham called for it.
Right.
Many other politicians called for it. And this would be a unilateral declaration of war against a major nation. People in the United States don't understand. They hear Iran and they think Iraq. You look at the map, Iraq is not the same as Iran. Iran is a massive mountainous developed nation with resources. The reason why it was easy for the United States to go into Iraq and Afghanistan, lesser developed nations. The reason why the U.S. has struggled to go after Iran, surface to air missiles. And the U.S. relies on air superiority plus a mountainous country. Going to war with Iran would be massive. I mean, the biggest war since, I don't even know. I imagine, it's hard to say because during the Cold War period, all these are basically proxy wars, Vietnam, Korea, etc. But a war with Iran would be massive. Joe Biden may be on the brink of making that move. And we can only hope that if he does, Iran decides not to make formal declaration.
I'm hoping that too. One thing I would say is that it wouldn't just be a war with Iran, though. It would also be a war with Syria. It would presumptively, potentially at least, be a war with Iraq. Their government could end up getting overthrown by the Shia majority, and then they install someone that will side with the Iranians and the Syrians too. It would be the most major conflict at the very least that we've been in since Vietnam. Technically since World War II.
I don't know enough about the differing views between Iran and Afghanistan or the Taliban. I'm wondering.
Well, they're Sunni, I think, mainly.
Right. So I'm wondering what the possibility that Iran goes to the Taliban and says, we can maintain those weapons and that equipment for you. Have fun. Right? Weaponize the Taliban against the United States and the U.S. allies in the region with all the weapons left by the United States in Afghanistan. I swear it's like they did it on purpose. It's absolutely insane that we are facing war with Iran, and literally next door is billions of dollars in war machines left by Joe Biden's failed administration.
Well, Iran has its own weapon systems too. They're no slouches when it comes to missile systems. They've done pretty well for themselves.
Right.
They wouldn't be able to achieve air superiority, but definitely trying to occupy an area that size is a little bit different from going into Gaza or something like that.
Plus
So I think the people are underestimating the risk actually. And my hope is that Biden doesn't get his false flag event or whatever else he needs to start a war there. He gets shuffled out of office. Trump is back. He knows how to negotiate with these countries, and then hopefully we can put the genie back in the bottle. That's the biggest hope.
Do you think it could hold on for that long, though?
I really hope so.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the alternative is millions of dead people
I
probably.
know.
So.
It's not good. That's the hardest thing about the Biden administration, which is that it is volatile and also seems to benefit from the anxiety it creates in voters. So in some ways, I could see a scenario where, Joe Biden, I don't know how consciously, but wants the American voters to think we're on the brink of war for as long as possible, which ultimately creates a much more unstable position with any other foreign government that we're negotiating with.
The real danger, though, is that America's enemies would like Biden to be reelected, and being a wartime president tends to lead to higher reelectability. Now, I don't know if that's the case because Trump is also he's a former president, so the metric is different than we've seen in a long time. But the real risk is that Iran will deliberately antagonize or one of these other countries specifically to get Joe Biden reelected.
Wild. It's crazy how obvious it is that the international community regards Trump as the stronger of the two candidates.
Well, it's just thinking, what if Trump starts negotiating with people with the assumption that he'll be in charge? So it's kind of like we saw a little bit of that with the whole Texas thing when he said,
saying send
right, I was like, huh.
And when that happened, when Trump said, other states support Texas, you should send your national guards, there was a moment where I thought Democrats are going to, again, go after him for saying an insurrection.
I was afraid to even say that, but it's like, I mean...
Donald Trump is effectively attempting to act as though he is the president, like the acting president or pseudo-president in exile or something. It's basically an election strategy. It seems to be working. He's 4 points ahead in the RCP aggregate almost.
Yeah,
I mean, he's running 6.5 points ahead of where he was at any time in 2016, almost 15 points ahead of where he was in 2020. It's actually massive.
And he's about to win the Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, this guy can do it all.
No,
that is true. He's reward. It is interesting that Trump has clearly cemented himself, in my opinion, as the Republican nominee going forward, and we're still sort of dancing around the primaries like this is going to be a thing that happens. Do you have thoughts on Nikki Haley saying that she's going to stay until Super Tuesday?
She's going to get humiliated in her home state, and she either drops out then or she stubbornly stays in through the very end, hoping that Donald Trump croaks or is disqualified in a brokered convention. One of those two things will happen. She either drops right after or she stays in through the whole thing and never drops. And just as a thorn in the side.
We're doing a live event on March 5th that I was like, we'll do a live Super Tuesday event, which makes no sense to be completely honest, because it's not really Super Tuesday. It's this weird pseudo primary where
it's Trump Tuesday.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But because Nikki Haley keeps screeching like a banshee from the background, people are like, I guess there's some kind of race going on.
Oh.
Yeah, so I feel bad calling it a Super Tuesday event. Maybe we should just call it like Trump wins again Tuesday.
Just an average Tuesday in November.
In March. Just an average
Exactly.
Tuesday.
You should do Taco Tuesday in here, and everyone eats tacos and just like sits there.
Oh,
and
hey, look at that.
Nikki
Nikki Haley was getting votes for some reason. Anyway,
she's 80 points behind.
Yeah, I was watching MSNBC the night of the Iowa caucus, and they're all sort of anxious and upset about what's going on. They're like, well, I mean, what Trump's team is really trying to figure out is if he can get more than 50%, because that's the victory they actually want. We don't think he's going to get it, and then he pulled it like 51, and then New Hampshire was even higher.
And
so,
I loved it how DeSantis edged her out. I was so grateful about that. Like I was never Team DeSantis, but I swore up and down I would never insult DeSantis or any of his influencers again, and I hold by that. If he managed to edge her out in Iowa despite being behind in the polls, just by 2 points, but it was just enough so that Nikki Haley she didn't even have time to change her speech. You remember that?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
clearly
It's
she
a
expected to come
two-person
in.
race.
It's a two-person race. Well, who are these people?
I am not one.
And then Ron dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe she's just psychic. Maybe she knew she was perfect run to get out. She's such a strange candidate to me because she seems so unlikable, and I think South Carolina is going to be so rough. I mean, are there any other South Carolina leading elected officials that can endorse her? I mean, Henry McMaster has always been behind Trump.
They've all endorsed Trump.
They've all endorsed Trump.
It's just here's a question though. You can answer. Who's more dislikable, Kamala Harris or Nikki Haley? Because for me, it's difficult to actually determine because I mean they're similar in many ways. So
I guess I wonder what the only way I can rephrase it is if someone called you one of the two, which would be more insulting, and I don't know that either. Do you have a guess on who?
Wait, what you're saying?
Nikki Haley versus Kamala Harris. Which one is more unlikable?
Kamala Harris. And if someone called me Nikki Haley, I'd be like, hey. If someone called me Kamala Harris, I'd be like, hey. Like Kamala Harris is accused of many things in order to build up her career.
I think no, Nikki Haley is too.
Is she really?
What?
Yeah, no, she had several allegations that she had affairs.
And at the very least, she made her husband change his name, which
Yeah,
is
but
unusual.
but like the thing about Nikki Haley is, I'll put it this way: would you rather be called a slut or a warmonger? It's like I don't know. It's a good question.
Well, Nikki Haley's both.
But Well, that's
This is the problem.
Warmongs
Racism
are
is
evil.
equivalent.
Oh, all right. Well, that's what I was saying. It's like they're not necessarily one's not necessarily better than the other. Like some people would rather be a harlot than someone who goes and bombs kids. You know what I mean?
I'd rather be a harlot.
So yeah, that's a difficult thing.
I think both of them ought to be both, though. That's the problem.
Which is
Yeah,
also
that's
upsetting.
That's like a funny bit. Kamala Harris and Nikki Haley arguing with each other in a VP debate over who's going to kill more kids.
Of course, come on.
Do you
pick
think
the other
Nikki
one.
Haley isn't going to be Trump's VP?
Nope.
No.
Who do you think Trump would pick as a VP?
I don't know exactly who, but here's my general thoughts. It'll either be a charismatic female, so someone like a Carrie Lake or Tulsi Gabbard, or a non-charismatic male. Trump cannot be on stage with another charismatic male who will steal anything of the spotlight. That's why he chose Pence to sit in the background. That's why I don't think it'll be Ramaswamy or Tucker Carlson. They both be fine choices, but I think they're off the table. Non-charismatic, unassuming, like a Tim Scott male.
Like Doug Burgum. That's what I
If
think.
it's female, Trump has no problem with a fiery female being
It's got to be a
his
lady.
running mate.
I think Kristi Noem is a good choice for him.
Yes.
VP is not about the second best. It's about who gets Trump a demographic he doesn't get. Kristi Noem can help him get suburban women.
Absolutely.
Especially considering what's going on with Joe Biden, economics in schools. You get a middle-aged woman with charisma, and Trump is great. He needs that.
Yeah,
So it makes
I think Kristi Noem is definitely in the top 3 or 4. I think Tulsi Gabbard's probably up there too.
I think
You could definitely do worse. She has really had a redemption arc, number 1, and number 2, she is very well spoken.
Yeah,
Well-
she's got a lot of charisma.
And she's a former Dem, so she brings potentially some left-leaning independents to say, well, you know, Donald Trump, she used to be the Democrat. I'm kind of a soft Democrat.
And
Maybe it could work.
anti-war leftists would be like,
Yep.
I don't like Trump, but I think Tulsi in there is good.
Absolutely.
This is why I was saying in 2020 that if Trump chose Andrew Yang as an economic advisor and announced that he'd get a cabinet position and Tulsi Gabbard as national security advisor, he would win a landslide. Of course, the left took that statement and clipped out the part where I said he's going to win a landslide in the context of if he legalized marijuana, pardoned all the people in federal prison over marijuana dealing, and then made Tulsi Gabbard. But I digress. Tulsi Gabbard, as someone advising him on national security, is exactly what most populists want to hear. No wars. There was an amazing article, I think it was Pat Buchanan, the American conservative, whatever, said Fire Bolton hired Tulsi Gabbard. This is a conservative firebrand saying Tulsi Gabbard should be in that position because she won't get involved in these garbage wars. We can all agree. Hey, we don't like her policy on guns or whatever. She's evolved on these issues, but she was against nuclear energy. She was for gun control. These are bad things. But she has military service. She opposes foreign intervention and put her in that position. And Trump's jumped several once.
The military service part would be a big thing as well, especially since one of the things Trump is going to have to do if he's reelected is reform the military.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to de-wokify it. You've got to get the recruitment levels up, preferably keep it stateside or in allied countries and not send it over into Iran like Biden apparently plans possibly to do. If he's going to do that, having a VP who could go directly to the troops, who could go to like the recruitment center and stuff and actually like level with people, I think would be very, very important.
Let's start with a story from the Daily Mail. Ron DeSantis demands Ilhan Omar is thrown out of Congress and deported following speech declaring she is Somalia first as she faces calls to resign. Yo, this is wild. Did you guys see the speech from Ilhan Omar?
She's nuts. She's
basically-
literally insane.
She's talking to a bunch of Somalis saying, our president, my country, things like this, saying that we're going to fight for our country, and people are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, she is speaking like she is not an American citizen.
We're going to invade Kenya.
Yeah, people were talking about how in the past she's been bullhorning saying Somalia, my country, and then corrects herself. So Ron DeSantis, he's got a tweet. He said, expel from Congress, denaturalize, and deport. I just got to say, this is like, I don't know how you describe it. What Ron DeSantis said is more politically, what's the right word for this?
Fiery.
Yeah,
Politically charged?
spicy than what maybe anyone has said in politics. The sitting governor of Florida called for stripping a U.S. citizen of her citizenship and sending her back to the country she claims to have allegiance to.
Look, dropping out of the race was a great thing for him. He's feeling more
Yeah,
confident.
he
He's
can say
feeling
whatever he
fiery.
Yeah, he's like, my political career is over.
The expulsion definitely needs to happen, though. Even Omar has done this over and over. She's constantly embarrassing the United States. Ironically enough, the Democratic Party, they're crazy to even have her aboard at this point. And you know that some of the neoliberals would like to see her gone, but she's an ethnic female. She practices Islam. They don't want to touch that with a 50-foot pole. They don't want to lose their clout.
It's not just that, it's that Ilhan Omar represents a very Somali district. So she has local
Yeah, she's untouchable,
Yeah, they're going to keep voting her in. There is potential competition for her from a more conservative perspective. If you got someone who is like Muslim Somali, but they were conservative, not progressive, I think they would win. But you'd still have to have someone basically preaching to the group of people that they represent Somalia and not Minnesota. But that's where we're at. So anyway, Ron has, as you said, it was very good for him to drop out of the race. I wonder what would happen if he said things like this while he was running. Perhaps he should have.
The support probably would have risen if he had said something like that about Ilhan Omar.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that this is sort of more fiery than he was because the big accusation was that he didn't have a personality.
Yeah, he was
Turns out he does.
he was sort of a limp noodle at times. When he was running, I think he was trying to like counterbalance himself against like Trump's mean tweets or something like that. It just didn't work.
What could you imagine what Trump supporters would be saying if Ron DeSantis tweeted this? Would they be forced to defend Ilhan Omar just to be an option to DeSantis?
Some of the real hardcore influencers would have you believe that. I would have laughed my ass off.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I feel like if he had tweeted
Max
stuff like
Mordell.
this, it would have left the door open to him having position in the Trump administration. Whereas then things got too tense. There's too much that's happened now. Whereas if he had said stuff like this, they would have felt more aligned.
I think there's still a possibility DeSantis ends up in the Trump
What do you think
administration. I could see him as being in the cabinet. Maybe not as running mate, because again, well,
He can both
no,
in
no,
Florida, right?
he's a little bit. I mean, if he's making tweets and shit like this, then he's too charismatic for Trump to have his running mate.
Right. I gotta be honest. I do believe there's a handful of Trump personalities, Trump supporters, where if Ron tweeted that while running, they would say, "Oh, come on! I mean, like we're all critical of Ilhan, but the idea of stripping someone from their citizenship is fascist.
Oh, yeah.
Ron is a fascist." Now they're gonna be like based.
There would be
We've
some
always
Trump
agreed
support. There are always going to be a few hardcore fans who
Right.
get cognitive dissonance.
Absolutely. No, yeah, of course.
I would have.
Ron should have said this.
I'd have been like, yes, Ron.
Break from your cocoon. Become who you were meant to be.
Trump, you have found your running mate.
Because where does he go from here? I feel like I ask this every other day, but I feel
He's
like
gonna start a podcast. I rubble.
He'd make more money.
he's going to join us here on alternative media. He
You
really
should try to
likes
get Ron DeSantis aboard.
Well,
He probably
his campaign
probably-
banned Stefan
it. But when he comes to our regular Tuesday event,
You know, it'd be funny. Like, could you imagine?
Why would they have bad blood with your show? This is like an actual place where Ron.
they got him was too Trumpy.
And we were friends with some of like Will Chamberlain worked for him, and Will's a good friend, and he's been on the show several times. But there were attempts that had been made. We contacted their people, and they were just like they kept saying no. And then we got word that basically the DeSantis campaign said, "Do not go on Team IRL," which is the weirdest thing. I
They
think
would have gotten more votes if they had.
they would have. And I think what happens is they were getting advice from like the Ken Griffin types, these establishment rhino, stodgy uniparty guys.
Lindsey Graham gave him a call.
Yeah, and they're like, go on CNN, go on cable TV. The podcasts aren't real. And then look at Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek saw what Vivek was probably sitting there and he was like, Ron's doing everything wrong. I'm gonna do what he should do. It's gonna work. And it did. He was never gonna be president. I told Vivek this, and we had him on the Culture War show earlier last year, and I said to him, I'm a fan of Vivek. He's a great guy. I said, I don't think you're gonna win. I would like to vote for the primary, but I think Trump's going to win anyway. And he's like, well, I'm running, we'll see, blah, blah. But I'm like, come on. A first-timer, young guy with no political background at 0% is very, 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 very unlikely to win a GOP nomination, especially with Trump running as an effective incumbent. I think anybody who thought anyone else was going to beat Trump in this is delusional, except when Vivek said they're going to stop at nothing to remove Trump. In which case, I should say this as long as I can. The crazy thing is, dude spent like $30 million of his own money. What was the number? Was it $30 million? I know he sold.
I think it was more than that, actually.
Yep, of his own money trying to maintain this. I respect it. And then what did he do once Iowa came up bad? He bowed out and endorsed Trump right away. Masterfully played. Ron could have done all that, and Ron didn't. But I just want to say this. How hilarious would it be if after the election, Ron DeSantis is turned out, he's done, he doesn't run, he just comes out, he's like, I'd like to thank the people of Florida, the good people who supported me as I was your governor. I now want to say go to rumble.com/Ron DeSantis to watch my new show where I talk about stripping immigrants of their citizenship and deporting them back to their home countries. We're going to build the wall, and then just goes totally off, and he makes this like, Raper Rumble channel, and he's just like super, we're going to build the borders for funding gone.
I've always wondered why people, when they get like so much money and so much clout, that clearly, they've got a continuing career, they'll always be able to pay their bills, but none of them ever like go crazy and start doing like crazy stuff and saying crazy things, or only very rarely. And it's actually a mystery because you can get even more attention doing that, and it's like you can corner the market.
Listen. This is why I want everyone to go to factsrap.com, FACTSRAP.com, and buy Tom McDonald the Ben Shapiro song. I really do mean it. Talking to these guys, seeing where they're at, it's looking really, really good. But there's a reason why I want Ben Shapiro to hit the Billboard Hot 100. It's like you're saying. People don't do crazy things. It's all stodgy, routine, and boring. Nothing is shocking the system. Nothing is waking people up. We gotta get a little weird with it. Like Frank Reynolds in It's Always Sunny. He's old. I mean, for those of you that have seen the show, he's an old guy. He's super rich, and he decides to live in squalor with these like degenerate bar owners because he's like, I only got a few years left of my life. I want to get freaky with it. Just do weird stuff. I'm not saying to literally, everyone be degenerates. But one thing I've often said is, you got a lot of powerful, influential people on our side who believe in freedom, liberty, meritocracy, responsibility. They're not spending their money doing anything. They'll go on their shows and they'll say stuff like, it's so bad that I see Joe Biden doing this. Man, we gotta get out there and vote. Good thing. I'm glad they're doing it. And then they'll be like, so make sure you go to my website, cornstarch.com, and buy the cornstarch. And I'm like, it's fine. Sponsorship supports the show. But outside of being a firebrand and a preacher for good issues, what are people doing to actually invade, to like, we're not going to win a culture war by standing on a hilltop screaming. You have to actually try and seize territory in culture and physical reality. So I get frustrated when I see prominent individuals who become extremely successful in news media podcasting, and then they just sit down in their chair and they do nothing. They're like, I'm good. I've seen people stable off. They're like, well, I'm making good money right now. I'm going to do nothing else.
All right, bye.
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Alright. You ready?
Yeah, what are we thinking about the thumbnail?
It looks clean. How do you get the woods in the back?
What do you mean, how did I get the woods in the back?
Like, where's that from?
The picture.
Did you take it?
Where would I go to take that, my man?
I don't know.
Nah, I didn't take that. Did you, you saw in the DMs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's clean.
I mean, open it up for a second. Like, let me watch you navigate it.
Bro, I already saw it though.
Dang, like just take a peek, my man.
It looks shittier through Discord. It looks really nice through a new tab.
Yep.
Warzone Eternal Student. What does that mean?
That's just the name of the series.
Yeah, it's clean. I think it needs to be more clickbaity though.
Well, I'll try to make it more clickbaity next time.
That is cool though.
You're not going to talk about the ground?
The sine wave, the synth wave.
Sure.
Yeah, no, that's clean as well.
Like, just straight up gas.
I don't know how you did that. Layer masking.
Straight up gas. Don't you even worry about it, my friend. It's just sauce. That's all it is.
Yeah, yeah. Are you ready to watch?
Yeah, let's get it.
Am I recording?
Are you recording?
Why is there 2 minutes into it?
Maybe I linked it to you with the timestamp on accident.
Alright.
Get quality, get the quality, get the quality. Your Discord is still like 12 FPS. I don't get it.
So what am I supposed to do?
No, I didn't say to do anything. I'm just responding.
What a beam. That's aimbot.
That's the easiest thing to do in the game.
Not for PC players.
Yeah, it is.
Is there just a guy? Wow. Sheesh!
Bro, how are you gonna pause it mid transition, bro? You didn't even let it play. You didn't even let it play. Still go. It's still going.
Nah, I cannot let that go unseen.
Bro, you didn't even watch it fully.
I'm sorry. Oh my days. Damn. What a final zone, by the way.
Yeah. And there's a huge ass tunnel inside of it.
YouTube, what's going on?
Wow.
Bro, who is this Chad McSlingin? My man's looking like Chad McSlingin.
Who's Chad McSlangin?
That's all you need to know. He's on the screen right now.
Ew. I don't like that name.
That's unfortunate.
Back after being banned for 7 days for playing copyrighted music on the streams. So we're gonna be streaming on Twitch. We got banned on YouTube. We couldn't.
Wait. So you can't stream at all? On
No,
YouTube?
I can stream on YouTube. I'm streaming right now.
Yeah, I saw the notification. Wait, so is this not copyrighted music in your video?
No.
I mean, it's literally the song.
Right, but I've got it pitched down, so it's not getting caught.
Bro.
Do you not realize that it doesn't not sound like how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah, but the lyrics, like, you could really get copyrighted still.
I ain't getting copyrighted for nothing.
You know, you guys know this, most of you. But streams will be on Twitch now.
Ew.
The degradation of quality is still burning my toes. But we're on Twitch for now. I want to listen to music, and maybe I will stream on YouTube actually, because Twitch quality is just so suspect. But anyway, we got a boy. We got a boy. We haven't done this in a minute, sorry, boys.
Wait, what do you mean we got a boy?
That was a flub.
What does that mean?
It was a mistake.
We got it. What were you trying to say?
Watch and you'll see what I was trying to say. I just kept that in.
With a game with none other than the new Pilaf Express and your boy Ruin. So I hope you guys enjoy the Resurgence game and a little Urzikstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan game. So if you guys enjoy, and God bless.
It's fucking hilarious. It's by Netflix, dude.
The IRL one is?
Yeah, they're both by Netflix, man. It's gonna be fucking hilarious, dude. Alright, I'm jumping. I'm just going straight down.
What were you talking about here?
Zom 100.
I'm gonna try to land on it too.
Actually, no, I'm not. Was indeed hilarious.
Yeah. No, you were talking about the IRL version.
No. So during this time, the setup, you were chilling, like you were eating good.
Yep.
Like what was happening during this time?
What do you mean? What was happening? You know what's funny? You know what the funniest thing is? Is I noticed the same thing. I was like, damn, I had coffee. I wasn't waking up right there. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I don't, and I didn't. Yep. It's a tough time. Yeah, I don't have any. I look forward to drinking it again though. Also, bro, your audio is doubled. You got to remove the double audio in your OBS. You should be able to hear it. Nah, it's not that bad at all. The first time I did it, it was annoying, but it's not bad at all now. Cause I got the sauce now. The sauce has been made. This did not take long to edit at all. I mean, do you want me to nitpick you, or do you want me to, like, how do you want me to answer that? I mean, you played well, but you're like kind of slow, and something that you do is when you knock someone, you will just fucking hard zone in on just putting more bullets into their body than you need to. Like you could get one knock and you'll put in 15 more bullets into their body without even looking if the homie number 2 is busting up on you. No. You can wait. You can scan. You can look around. Like when you go down in this game, it's because you knocked 2 people and you tried to fucking thirst them, and you're literally standing up on top of a rooftop, one shot, thinking that nobody else is going to shoot you. And thankfully, you thirst both of the players before you get knocked. But like, watch Watch how every single time you get a knock, you just put way more bullets into the player than you need to. As soon as you get a knock, just scan. Why do you have to? Okay.
Go to the right. I'm smoking it. You. He's in here on me. He's in here on me. Let's go to the right. I'm smoking it. You. Yep. Okay. Yep.
That shot, by the way. Like,
What shot?
look at this one bullet.
Yeah, I saw it through the wall. I've seen this.
Yeah, but like, I'm down. Like, how?
You're live pinged probably.
Nah, like the amount of people, I guarantee you, they're not doing that.
I live ping every single person I see.
Yeah, but you're 1%. These people are not 1% of the player base.
Bro, live pinging is not a fucking foreign Rosetta Stone concept.
Yeah, but people don't do it, dude.
If you say
Especially
so.
console players, you know how awkward that is for them to live.
We have no idea if that person is a console player or not. They probably are, but we have no idea.
The way they're hitting us, really. We can make
Bro,
a
I'm
list of
I'm sure you're pinged.
No, because they don't even shoot anymore. They'd be constantly shooting if they saw his pick. Oh, they're pushing it. One down.
Is the other one on the roof still?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm playing him.
I'll reset. Where are you right now? What are you doing? Why aren't you up there with me?
Because you don't have the context, bro. So this is a good example right here. You put in like 10 more bullets into the guy that's already down before you even knock the other guy. Like
Is this
go.
me?
Yeah, this is you. So look at when you knock the first guy, you're still shooting him, and you barely have enough bullets to finish the second guy.
0 bullets.
Right. Like as soon as you knock the first guy, just stop fucking shooting him, bro. He's down. Like if this second guy was not a fucking shitter, he would have just turned around and killed you with no plates.
Also, where did all these people like? Where did the party come from?
I have no idea. That's just how the game works sometimes.
Look at this. There's 2 teams out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just start fucking busting up. You know that meme with I hate third parties, but then I forget how it's worded. It's like dudes who say they hate third parties, and then it's like the guy that you remember, the Key and Peele, he was sprinting.
No, yeah.
Bro, that's how these boys are.
I mean, they are quick to it, dude.
They try to be. I mean, not really, honestly. The team on the roof was shooting you for like 10 minutes.
I mean, look at all these kids.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
like where? I also hate how it takes you into an animation when you rev somebody.
Yeah, it can be annoying, and sometimes it stands you up.
It ruins your FOV. Yeah, it stands you up and you just get sniped.
Sometimes it does, not always.
I've tried revving you so many times and I've been in prone, and it does that. It moves into that animation.
That's just how it is. Also, right here, your mantling stops your plate. Just put the plate in.
I got a guy one shot over there. If you can jump down and kill him.
Also, look how trash this comm is I give you.
Door left on the floor. Yeah.
On the floor. And that's exactly where you go. And when I'm saying on the floor, but I'm meaning the roof beneath us.
I mean, it's hard. This is what I'm telling you. Like, sometimes it's hard to give good comms.
No, but like I don't ever give trash comm. Like that is a literal trash comm. You go exactly where I tell you to go. Oh my god.
And you say you never give me bad comms.
I never. When did I ever say that? Okay. Yeah. Right.
Well, let me play out back.
No, to our left on the floor. Yeah.
Did you just add to include my point of view in there to look? There's nothing down there.
I had to. Yeah. I put that in so I would know to talk about it with you.
Oh, I wish you would have memed this a little bit. You should have made this one funny. Like
I could have, but I didn't have the energy. I could have. Like I could have just thrown in like comms though. What are these comms? Or something like that. Oh my god. Also, something else that I don't do is call out the damage on the guy that jumps out the window here. It didn't end up mattering, but that's something that I didn't do. That wasn't good.
I mean, I guess it's good I'm on the ground here. So maybe that comm was meant to be. Because I wouldn't have gotten this down.
Yeah, nah.
Wow.
Yep, he's literally lurking.
Oh, there's two. Yeah.
You can barely see him when I walk in. He's just black in the corner.
I got 10 seconds.
I'm gonna kill them, bro.
Bro, you're not gonna gas me on that transition? Come on now.
What transition?
Hey, right.
Was it that smooth? I didn't even catch it.
Go ahead, rewind it. Give me pull it back a bit.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. Go
That was
ahead.
some commercial ad transition, bro.
Go ahead. Play it back.
I gotta slow that one down. I can't even.
Nah, don't slow it down, bro. Just play it.
I got 10 seconds.
Sheesh. With your webcam, that's clean.
Mm-hmm.
Crouch walking, kill cam. Literally in the room under you. I'm going to.
Can't believe you don't think I'm gonna kill these kids.
When did I ever say that?
You're like 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh,
I'm just telling you because you don't see it.
I do. I'm looking at your thing.
Where does it say it? Nowhere.
Look, that yellow thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
7.
Well, I don't know if you're looking. I'm just telling it to you so you can make whatever decision you want to make. Also, it took you a little bit too long to switch guns there.
Yeah, I know. I remember this. It was not my proudest double kill. Hey, but we got the job done. And also, where is this guy shooting?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
He shoots a solid 5 bullets at nothing.
I know.
Maybe he's lagging.
He's on Oceania servers.
Do you think they're mad?
I don't know. You think you could close your fucking mouth when you're chewing? You think you could do that?
How?
How to close your mouth when you're chewing?
Look how botted this guy is.
I thought that was an inflatable. Also,
did too.
these are the people we get when I queue up with you.
And we still managed to lose. Which baffles me.
Well, sometimes it's not like that, but sometimes when I queue up with you, it's like this.
Dude, we have never gotten a guy like this in the past 20 games. We've
Bro, the 2 people you killed were just like this.
Nah. Okay, yeah. Well, this is because this was like the first game on. after-
Nah, bro. This is your lobbies, man. It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's okay,
You
Baba.
know the kids we've been playing against, bro.
Baba, it's okay. Dude, that's the exact pose that the inflatables will be into.
I know. And then you shoot them and they explode, but he's just
Oh
like
my
taking damage.
God. Oh my God.
Look at this an 8 throw.
Yep.
Bro did not gas himself during this.
Why would I?
Also, look at your hand. Ew.
She's got gloves on. Relax. They're not
Doesn't
fitted.
matter. What's wrong with your finger?
They're not fitted. The gloves are they're a little too big.
Ew. That looks disgusting. Who throws a grenade like that? Like she's blowing herself up.
I don't know, bro.
Hmm. That was a clean knock.
I mean, homie thinks he's about to snipe me or something.
There's a guy in our house, but
I get so pissed when I get killed from grenades. Like I get so mad.
Well, take EOD. Take flak jacket. If you're catching nades often, just go ahead and rip that perk.
I need to run that PMs.
Oh, that's why you get so upset. Because I would just permanate you.
So annoying, dude.
Oh, that's funny. Bro, this area of the map when we played was so fucking dead for no reason. It's normally popping over here.
yeah, it's on here.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He didn't hear me.
What is he doing? Ew. What is he doing? This guy is suspicious.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. You see how I checked before I went and thirsted him?
Yeah.
You would have just ran straight to him and thirsted him.
They're up on the roof over here. Just ripped them. I'm getting the roof.
So this is probably the best player in the lobby.
I mean, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. They probably don't have a lot. Probably nobody has more than like 8 kills. So it's just giving us like one of 10 teams that have 4 kills total.
Oh yeah, they're bottom. Yep. Yep. They're tagged up pretty good.
So we got a knocker?
I wish this team just kept fucking running.
Are you on the same level as me? Okay.
I think they hopped in the other train.
No, they didn't. We've got a
That would've
We've got a bounty. We can see where they are at all times.
No, that would have been next level if they did that though.
No, it wouldn't have. It would. They would have died. We've got bounty on them. They know we have bounty on them.
Yeah, I'm getting shot from someone else, so just play life.
I'm in this building.
Yeah, it's
Found
just,
another UAV.
If we didn't have UAV on them, yeah, that'd be a slick play. But they know that we have UAV on them.
But if they had UAV, like
Maybe
they
those guys
they would have
fucking
plus
get
10
the
street
bad
cred for
loot.
that one.
Yeah, I would say so.
Hitting a train swap, bro.
I would say so.
Be honest, are you hitting train swaps?
Of course, of course.
Bro,
Let's take this ladder.
you're not that stylish, man.
Right.
You don't have the finesse like that. The train
Okay.
swap,
Okay, bro. You can think what you think.
no, because the margin of error is so big.
They're not
With
a
that,
bot- they're not
Because
All
how
right,
fast
all right.
the train goes.
Calm it down, man. You're using some big words. You don't have any more tokens left. You better chill.
Careful, careful. Yeah, me too. Oh, they're high roof, these guys.
Bro, you didn't snipe these kids not one time.
Oh, I think we're getting pushed ladder.
Like I don't think you popped off any snipes at all or any of these kids on the roof.
On a roof, on a roof, on a roof.
Yeah, because they were kids. We were literally. I heard kids pushing us.
Okay, okay.
Also, like, look how you just run straight to this guy. Like, just
High roof.
like you didn't snipe these guys at all. I don't think.
Back up on the roof.
Okay, we gotta play right here, I think.
Like, you've got a fucking sniper, man. Kill those kids.
Underneath, right here. In this house, I think. Look at my movement with the sniper. Sniper tech.
Yeah.
Use this real quick.
Oh, okay, I guess you did.
These kids on the roof, obviously. kids
Also,
on the
how
roof.
do I miss this?
I don't know. Bullet velocity.
Bro.
That's not where you shot. That's not where you shot. I don't. It looked. It was at the edge of the player, and there's bullet velocity. I don't know.
Crossing the street deep, kids on the roof, obviously.
That's why you just got to shoot for head, upper chest.
Guy beneath us. It's a single guy. Let's just go. Just play me. There's a buy right here. He's in here on me. He's in here on me. Just play him. Yeah, I'm playing life right now. Gas is moving also. Weird thing. It's all good. So let's just take this route. Weird thing. It's all good.
I don't do that normally. I fix that. I don't know why I'm like thirsting everybody in this game, but recently I have not done that, so I don't know.
I mean, this was a month ago.
Yeah,
Let's just
I
take
played like over 50 games in the past month,
Okay.
so just an FYI. Just throw that one out there for you, bud.
Okay.
this roof from our bounty.
It's gonna be kind of hard, but if we get that, I think
Alright, they're trash. I mean, shoot, fuck.
dang,
Front
bro.
of us.
The snipe doesn't come in clutch till end game.
Ring shot from the other
Did
roof.
it come in clutch?
Yeah.
Oh, you do it in a terrible way here at the end. Like in a you almost die because you do this shit at the end.
Hey. Also, how am I missing this? My snipe is
Bullet
on his
velocity,
head.
bullet velocity, explosive rounds.
Bro.
That hits the
Okay.
roof. It hits the roof.
How though? It literally can't get more perfect than that. How high do I have to aim?
I don't know. Why don't you ping him so you can see the distance? Oh, because you're a bot. Got it. Look, it hits the roof.
Barely, bro. He's so lucky. He would have been back to the lobby.
Yeah, if you would have accounted for bullet drop.
Wait, did you just say I'm a bot?
Yeah, you say how does that not hit? Because you think the bullets just go straight. Like, look at these bodied guns you're picking up. What is this class?
This is all I had at the time.
Bro, this is not your gun.
Yes, it is.
Bro, you did not make this.
Wait,
No, bro, you picked that shit up. You didn't hit loadout not one time this game.
oh yeah. Imagine, dude. That's it. I don't think that happens often. Winning a game without hitting loadout.
I mean, you had perks you picked up, and you were like level. You didn't have any guns level. That's why.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
The snipers are A's. I don't have any fucking. Oh, we're 3 threat.
When we're up on the roof right there, it is your job to keep sniping those guys across the roof to get a knock.
Look at these lurkers too.
Yeah, they're not even
Let's just take water.
Look, I am looking for snipes. What you want?
right, but you got to be doing it the whole entire time.
Gotta let my HP regen real quick.
Like now you're doing it, but when we're on the roof, you aren't really looking.
I hate, and I mean I hate the new gas mask technology, dude. Like, why would you ever take out auto gas mask?
Because it fucks you up. Dude, it used to fuck you up all the time. You used to take it off when you didn't want to, put it on when you didn't want to.
So how do you how do you use it now? You just got to go in your inventory and click it every time.
Yeah, are you like? Do you
Imagine
have?
you're tr-
Do you
what if
only
you're trying to
have? Do you only have 6 fingers?
Bro, what if you're trying to make a gas play?
Well, then you open. Right. This is you, the body player. Doesn't open inventory, never opens map, doesn't do anything except shoot the gun, pick up the gun, and look at the floor. Open your map. Open your inventory. It's okay. You can use your inventory, you know.
I open my inventory.
Listen, it's a skill issue.
Bro.
You're mad because it's a skill issue. Like, look at this. Open inventory while I'm swimming in the gas. Like, come on, bro. Just get used to it. Just start doing it.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's not hard.
Bro, I miss it when the water was this foggy.
Let's do a little sneaky
Now,
lap
you,
right
now
here.
you can just see through.
You can
and
see
you
through
can't hit
everything.
anybody.
You can see through everything. And look at you just in my ass right now. Like, I'm trying to be Recon 6. You over here in my ass. Oh, I also included your POV so you can see how dumb you look right now.
How? What am I doing wrong?
Go back and look. Pull it back. Look at you. Look at you. You're like, do I go? Do I not go? Where do I go?
They're weak as fuck. They're super weak. I'm gonna take the others up.
There's the zipline.
Yeah, but they're looking that way.
I think I looked at the zip line. I did like 5 glance, bro. What is the point of this?
Right. That's why I included it so you can see it.
They're super.
1 glance.
I'm gonna take the others up.
There's the zip line. 1 glance.
But they're looking at way there.
Oh, they are.
Yes, man.
Right.
I don't have enough gas mask for that.
I mean, we are lurkers.
We're not lurking, bro. We're scheming. We're
This
schemers.
is risky right here. You can barely.
No,
see.
it's not. It's not fucking risky.
He's knocked the top. Yeah, take it.
How long have they been on the roof?
I gotta
Now look at this. The guy's knocked and you fucking die thirsting him.
guy. Where's his
Look at you. Dumbass.
Hey, bro.
He's on the roof.
It's worth it.
It's not worth it.
He's still playing.
Hey, it's a duo and 1v1 because I
No. The
Been
guy.
able to rep him.
No, he wouldn't have. If you just climbed the fucking ladder and kill him while he's rezzing, you would have never. Like, you could have died right there, and I could have been in a bad spot.
Yeah. Hey, be honest though. The snipe came in clutch.
No, it was 2v1, bro.
I'm ultimately height.
I don't care.
If I was knocked,
Maybe unless I was.
you might have an argument.
If you to what?
If I was knocked or something, then there might be an argument for clutch.
Also, this guy is lurking underneath.
Yeah.
I don't see him. Oh, he's right here. 5.
Like, where is he Okay, where is he jumping from?
He didn't jump. He ran from the building. He called a PA and ran out.
I don't see him. Oh, he's right here. 5. He's weak. Knocked.
Wow.
GG's the bro zone dummies, the baby.
Come on!
How many kills you? How many kills you have there?
I didn't have that much. 8.
8 and 8. 8 and 8. It's always 8 and 8.
It is always 8 and 8. It's 8 and 8. Wait, what did you say again?
The what?
You were like 8 and 8. 8 and 8.
Say innate.
Ew.
Yep.
Nasty.
Yep.
8 and 8. That is disgusting.
Yes, it is. 8 and 8. Ah.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is so nasty.
Yep.
8, 8, 8. 8, 8. Like,
Oh my god.
oh, dude. If Finally, I need to watch some better. I need to watch some better gameplay.
I'm surprised I still don't. With the snipers, the bullet velocity. I'm not comfortable
Sheesh.
with it at all.
The
Bro,
the Gaussian blur.
you're not gonna talk about the echo, or your ears don't work.
The transition. the
No, you
audio
gotta go.
tran-
You gotta go back. You gotta go back. You gotta go back.
I still don't.
Ooh.
With the snipers,
Bro, I'm not catching up on this.
Nope.
I'm so invested.
It's because your eyes don't work, your ears don't work, like
Is this
chipmunk.
Resurgence?
No.
This is a 17-minute game. No, this is like a less
No,
than a 10-minute game. Oh,
they're
cut it.
yeah, they're yeah. I'm not gonna fucking if it's 2 games in a video, I'm not gonna include all the bullshit.
Look at this guy trying to track through the wall.
I'm fishing for hits.
Oh, it's great, man.
Oh my god, there's this clip that I have where Rune and I were playing, and he's pinging this guy on my roof, and he got him weak. And with the live ping, I fucking shot this guy through the fucking. I was beneath him, and I shot him through the floor.
Shot him through the floor.
Yes. No, I knocked him through the floor.
That's another thing. I don't know the fucking layout of these buildings.
Dang, this is a rough start to the game.
No, that's not that bad.
Yeah, I'll be down in a second.
I want to see what Ruin looks like. I think he looks like Iron for some reason. Not Iron. Like I feel like he looks like
I have no idea what it looks like.
Metaphor.
Why would you say that? He definitely does not.
I just get metaphoric vibes. Like
Nah, you're trolling.
also look at you sniping in the open, no smokes.
I have 2 smokes.
Broken.
Sniping is just
He's behind that rock, just sitting.
I don't know. I feel like you do more damage with LMGs.
You do more damage with whatever you use if you use it properly.
Yeah, he just moved.
Also, I hit him, and it sparks went everywhere, but I didn't get any damage.
Fuck.
I think you hit the car.
He's moving. Maybe there isn't. Knock. Nice. Sir, sir.
Is there 2?
Yeah, I just got sniped. He's out in the road, in the middle of the road.
I don't see him. Oh yeah, dude. He crossed.
Where is he?
Where?
Right?
Over here.
Okay, I'm sniper on me.
He's right here. Right here. Right
Oh,
here.
yeah, oh, he's got a shotgun. Fucking shit on, dumbass.
Flamethrower shotgun.
He bought
Yep.
my buddy back.
Yeah, he enjoys. He's good at the game, right?
He's very good.
I picked the money up. Did he get it? Did he get the buy off?
What is his game quality, bro?
I don't know. There's a guy right there, though. Pretty close.
Oh, there
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Where's
This
that
is
guy?
bummed.
Yeah, you see this dude on radar, right?
Yeah, I see him on radar. I just don't have eyes on him. I'm sneaking up on him.
He's trying to
I don't
get a
see him.
cheeky angle on me.
Oh, I see him. He's got a nasty head glitch on me. Cracked. Done.
Oh,
Nice.
is that a headshot?
Yeah.
That was dirty.
White box.
I mean, it is what it is. It's day in the life.
Ground floor. They just jumped out.
It's filthy.
They just jumped out right here.
Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, they're right here, close.
Yep.
Close to me.
They dropped something explosive. Careful. Oh my god, I got nice. Other guys tagged a bit. Right here.
Maroon is
Good
just
job.
Maroon's just carrying this game.
He's not. The guy shouldn't have jumped. The guy should have never jumped out of the door like that because Ruin was there. So I didn't think the guy was just gonna fucking suicide for my life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I missed a few shots there. Other kids taking redeploy right now. I get I hit redeploy.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm worried I don't have enough time to get it.
Look, you see how I'm opening the map while doing all of this?
Yeah, I opened
Just
my map.
practice. Just
Relax.
practice. Just practice.
Yeah, clean that guy, and then we can get the 2 kids that are coming out here.
Bro, there's snipers everywhere up here.
Yeah. I'm playing towards
More
you.
snipers up here than you could shake a fucking stick at, dude. I don't know why it's so funny to me. It's so corny that it's funny.
What? Don't immune.
Oh, I need that. Let's go.
Oh, sniper. Kids right outside here.
Yeah, there's people behind too. There are people over here too. Be careful. Green.
Wow,
can't
we
really
need
chow
we need
that.
we need to get into a fucking. match.
Yeah, I can't chow that.
How's that not a headshot?
Fucking.
How's
oh my
that not a
gosh.
headshot?
Yeah, bro, let's abandon
I
that.
got mortared. Can you smoke me? Just smoke me.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Just smoke me.
Dang.
Thanks.
Yeah, he was being a little saucy.
Oh, God.
What you mean, little saucy?
He was just being a little saucy right there.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Said he knew that was gonna happen.
Smoke themselves.
Boy, I don't trust you, man.
Considering I just bought him back and didn't put that in the video, interesting.
It's gonna be.
I think we clear out this horizontal.
Said he
here.
knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, we
Rooftop.
need-
My rooftop. My rooftop.
Bro, you're not a quick scope merchant. Stop. I hate this place,
I think
Oz.
we play to clear that.
It's so open, like this place in Urinkistan.
I don't mind it.
I gotta hit a sniper.
So is Ruin playing close to you at all, or no?
It depends. If he needs to, then he will.
When will he ever
on the
need to
ball.
play close to you?
Like if the gas is right here, yeah, we'll tag up.
Why is that?
I'm looking roofs. I don't. Oh, right here. I mean, right here. I mean,
'Cause it's
yellow,
just-
yellow, yellow.
It's just the best way to do it
Plates.
normally, unless for some reason we need a different angle.
Oh, they're smoking right here. I mean,
Do
careful.
you think we need to just hard stack from now on?
No, bro, you're in my ass more than you should. More than you should be.
Seriously?
Yeah.
They went deep. That's live.
You
Like
don't think I should be?
you if we're clearing a building or something, that's one thing. But if we're just moving around the map, just have different perspectives than me.
Oh, come here, bro. Come here.
Am I
got
just
plates.
right behind Big Prada?
Yeah, you just
Right behind Big Brother. Just right behind, like little chicken duck, 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 duck.
Right here. Cracked.
Knocked. The one
Nice.
you hit.
Okay.
Other
Let's
one's
push
on
it.
the
Let's
truck.
let's
We need
push
to
it. They're
move
gonna
up.
res. They're gonna res.
Alright, alright, alright.
I got it.
Wow.
And a knock, I think.
This
Right here
guy,
behind this truck.
dude, you're just a cheater with the nades. He's got nade
Knocked
hacks
one.
on.
Nice. Let's go. I'm
Did you
gonna
just
snipe
get sniped at?
yeah, I did.
Man, I wish Ruinous Perspective was in here.
that. Cracked.
He's gonna start sending them to me.
He has them?
He's playing on PC now, so he's gonna start recording.
I'm sorry to like stop the video, but can you believe he was a coal miner?
Why is that funny?
Imagine getting paid to mine coal.
Yeah, it's tough.
He was strip mining. He was describing it so like casually too, like it wasn't a term like everybody uses in Minecraft. Like, yeah, I just came back from my strip mining job.
I don't know. It's funny.
Oh man.
Cracked.
How much longer, dude? I'm trying to rip some
I
games.
flushed a guy after I cracked him. What?
There's people
This
over
little
there,
rock
though,
is
that
not
have been
protecting
fighting.
you, dude.
Let's go to the right. I'm smoking it.
8 people left? Bro, it's not even checking his left side at all. I didn't see you check it
I'm
once.
in smoke, and there's down a hill.
Ruin died? Oh, this
Shit
is
was
tight.
Glitching. Good shit, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Golden. Golden. Golden.
That's tough. Bro, revive him.
We're gonna.
I don't know if there's people around, bro. Can you fucking relax?
It's 2v1.
You want me to die while I'm resing?
Yeah, they're just fucked.
Imagine dying. Imagine dying and then dying right again.
Yeah, you just ran straight into the building. You gotta go back and play it. You gotta go back and play it.
It's
Uh,
golden.
Shit was glitching.
like, look at the character.
Yes, sir. Golden.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Glitching.
Oh my
Dude, he runs
god.
in there so confident.
He just beans it.
Yes, sir. Golden.
Oh dang! He turns that corner so fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's tough.
Oh my
Just proximity, bro. That's all.
god. What does it mean that's all?
We're gonna.
Like he was telling me, it's clear basically.
Oh, it's 2v1.
Just a proximity he got downed by.
I also called a golden gas mask. He didn't pick it up.
Also, why is he playing so? I feel like this is so far away from you.
He doesn't need to be on me, bro. Like what? That's fine.
So you think I'm too close then?
Where he is fine. That is not too far, bro. Like where do you want him to be?
So I should start playing that far.
It depends, bro. It's good to have different angles. Like you don't want to have the same angles as me.
Oh, right there, close.
Where?
I hear him. I think right below me somewhere. I hear this.
Oh, so I'm thinking it's one guy left right now.
Yeah, he said one guy left.
Yeah.
I got a gas mask. I'm about to go under.
How do you guys
They're
get?
gonna die? Like they're gonna die in there, right?
Maybe. No, they're not.
I'm staying up, bro, because I don't have a gas mask. I didn't pick it up.
Oh my god.
Out of here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I thought it was the last guy. That's funny.
Ew.
No, there's a tunnel down there. I thought it was the last guy. Whoops.
Dude, imagine this is the rattiest. Dude, this has to be the rattiest end game I've ever seen.
He was crouch walking when he was thirsting me.
This is a tunnel. Just a tunnel.
You know what the ace thing is? I've had end games here often where this tunnel is in play.
Smoke, just got on there.
Oh god. I don't like this.
Get us up.
Way too early.
Oh god. Dude, this is why does he have his AR out?
I don't know. I don't know. And then he pulled his shoot like you pull your shoot.
Oh, he could have dropped so much more.
Yeah.
Like
What
that
you
gives-
what,
that guy
what
that
you
guy-
do is you pull your shoot at the maximum height where you won't take fall damage, and then you drop all the way.
He almost sold here.
Yeah, you could have.
Because the guy could have been waiting right down there.
The guy had the fastest killing close quarters gun in the game, and he's got his long range AR built out.
Look how early he pulls. I think he gets scared.
Just got on there.
Oh my gosh.
Get us up.
Way too early.
Like, look at the shoes. Just looking at the boots.
Nice. Good stuff. Dude, I thought his teammate was the
Bro,
last
he
one.
almost sold.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't sell
Dude.
those.
And so I'm just like sliding and dive. Yeah, I'm just fucking trolling. Oh, GG's, man. I missed so many snipes that game, dude. It hurt my feelings.
Wow. Oh,
Who is this? Make lemonade. Cup of Joe 5.
it's Cup of Joe.
Interesting.
Start dropping more 30 kill games. He's my coach.
Is
my
he?
teacher.
Is he? Oh man.
Warzone game sense test.
90% of players have terrible game sense. So today we're going to
Nick? What?
put yours to the test. I've got
To the test.
Hill solo duos live commentary where as I'm playing, I'm talking
This guy
through
talks
my
funny.
thought process and why I'm doing what I'm doing as a 4KD player. But throughout the game at key moments, I'm going to prompt you with a choice to see if you can make the right game sense decision. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned something, and if you
Is he on controller? Is he holding a children's device in his hands?
AMR right now, fastest TTK out of
Are you watching this, Hill?
Hell no.
Alright, are we playing?
Sure. Update. Oh, thank God. Hopefully they fixed shit. We're not gonna be chain crashing.
I have a feeling they didn't. And they're just pinching it. And you can take that however you want to take it.
I ain't listening to shit that you say, man. What in the fuck?
See, it's funny because I didn't have to update my game.
Oh, I'm glad that I had to. Hopefully the perma chain crashes are over.
Should I include my webcam or no?
It's up to you.
Yeah. Dinner's ready? Dude,
Tough, man. Tough, dude. Just when you thought you were about to play.
I'll be right back, alright?
Yeah, we'll see you. Chica Vandal, please. Chica Vandal? I have to move my mouse.
Resurgence. If you stay alive till time expires, you've secured redeployment. The more points you earn, the faster that clock's going.
Moving.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Visual on the enemy. Assault rifle here. Hostile located.
Destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
Requesting recon flyover.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Be advised, enemies deployed fire station. UAV being fuel. RTB at this time.
Right, bro, right.
You got gas moving in. You're getting another chance. Make it count.
Aguas, got movement.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Ah, sick. Nice, man. Fucking, why are two people running at me in the Resurgence? And of course, you guy shooting didn't fucking hit a single bullet.
Drop inbound. Get ready. You're redeploying.
We got a loadout drop here.
That's not what I wanted.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yo.
Yeah.
You've been warming up, or?
Kill confirmed, and we
Yeah, I'm gonna go in right now.
Oh my gosh. They added
What?
Supergirl.
Sick.
Dude, she is looking. Bro, they should not have done that to this game. I mean, that is just not holding at all.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Of course they give me an emblem. I want an emblem. Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh my god, bro.
What, dude? You can't play?
No, I mean, I just have like this fucking idiot yelling in my mic while I'm trying to fight these kids.
That would be nice if you were telling me you were in a fight. Just expect me to assume.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I don't give a fuck about these games.
Cap, you just felt bad.
The enemy took down
Dude,
one, but we'll get them back.
Nice one, though.
Dude, what you're saying just means nothing to me. Do you know that?
What you're saying means nothing to me. You're irrelevant.
Okay.
I don't think you understand that, kid.
Okay. I'm about it. What are we playing?
You know what we're playing. Resurgence. What?
That's what I had us queued up for, but
Have you been chain crashing?
I played one game so far, buddy.
And have you crashed?
Not yet.
Keep America safe. Deactivate 20 pieces of equipment using DDoS. Timothy. Bro, I wish we like could
You wish what?
Respectfully fight each other.
Yeah, it would be nice, but you definitely should not buy the game.
What? No, I mean like fight each other in real life.
You realize I'm a black belt, dude, and I've got 30 pounds on you.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter. I know you. I know where to hit.
Right. Have you ever got into a single fight in your life? No.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have with my friend. I fought my friend one time when he wouldn't give me the last piece of bubblegum.
I wasn't even gonna count that.
Well, you started counting it. Vondo might be the best map created ever.
In this RAM, don't lie about that recoil now.
All right, well, let's get it. Lock it in, and load it in. I'm not comfortable at my setup right now. It's weird.
Why?
I don't know. Something just feels off.
There's a bound
Resurgence.
contract.
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Mark a drop point for your squad.
Yeah, why not?
Lead them in.
Play bounty building.
Oh, I'm not recording.
Sick. There's all types of people around here. Oh, sick. There's a guy near live ping. He's one. I think you knocked him.
Did I kill him?
I think. Was he weak?
No, I think I killed another guy.
Got bounty.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down.
How many? How many? How many?
Down to you, soldier.
Dang.
Stay
kill.
sharp.
Well, one sound, so one.
Occupation.
Oh, you
scan.
don't think you should have called that, right?
The enemy's surveilling the AO. Stay low or use the water for concealment.
This is a rough game. I'm recording a whole bunch of stuff.
Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
Coming down there.
Enemy surveillance is up. Enemy surveillance is offline. They've lost track of you. Enemies located.
Here's two.
I'm not anywhere near you, bro.
Enemy UAV
Mom,
overhead.
yes.
Be advised.
Don't yell at her, or else you're not gonna be able to play it, dude.
Increasing.
Alright. Dude, there's so much happening.
Enemy surveillance is down. They lost visual on you. You're the last one standing,
How is this
soldier.
gonna-
Survive until you deploy.
This game might have to be. Might have to run that.
You've got reinforcements inbound.
What is runes, Katie?
I have no idea, bro. We don't fucking think about KD at all.
Why are you all the way over there?
Cause I'm trying to play. I'm trying to fucking like play the game. I can't play the game because you keep fucking dying. They just call care package. One shot. Other one's on green.
Your fight's not over yet. All bounty targets
Yeah, I need to apologize for that one. Call their care package, but they didn't get it. Come drop me your money so we can get ours.
Your squad made it to the safe zone.
I'm dropping money to buy plates. Go ahead.
You to buy 'em for you?
No, buying for you, bro. We just got PA'd. Or mortared, actually. Take redeploy.
Oh, I just picked her.
Oh, that hit me sick.